We will see what happens after the magazine release.
Emma, wait!
As Emma stood up to leave, Amber stopped her.
I know you don't want to see me step all over you, but I am going to make sure you have no other choice.
Watching Amber's confidence soar high only made Emma sneer. Emma turned around to leave and without looking back, nonchalantly said, "This trip has been a total waste. I am done with your insults, Amber."
Emma, if you can't stand Amber, then why don't you leave?
That's a good idea. Anyway, I got no time for idiots. Nathan and Amber were glad Emma was leaving. Nathan assumed Emma was deeply hurt from the engagement announcement. But he had no idea Emma had moved on and how. Emma didn't care about her ex Nathan anymore. Meanwhile, Amber no longer considered Emma a threat or a competitor, especially after the release of that week's secret magazine. But Mia was still not done with Emma.
Release an article, Nathan. Emma returns home after failing miserably in Mexico.
Don't worry about it. I know exactly what to do,
said Nathan, putting his arm around Amber and winking at her. Meanwhile, Emma held her head high as she returned to the hotel without any fear, where Linda's assistant was waiting to escort them to Secret Magazine's headquarters.
Take this, Emma. The photographer and I passed your photos to a few big brands, and they are interested in you. One of them is a famous French makeup brand, ISN. They want to make you their spokesperson for the North America region.
Linda was genuinely helping Emma. She had already negotiated with the French brand for Emma to debut their products in Secret Magazine and bring them to the American market.
We've seen the unfair treatment you've gotten from your management agency. You are a top talent, and we can't let it go to waste. We will keep it low for now.
What a pleasant surprise! Emma's eyes lit up after looking at the brand ISN. She was delighted that they were entering the American market through her. Do you really have that much faith in me?
You know what I like about you, Emma? That calm and humble nature. Everyone around us is arrogant, selfish, and impatient. But I have never seen you with any of those traits, and that's why we believe in you.
Oh, Amber's never going to believe this.
Lisa was elated and started applauding in sheer happiness for Emma. She knew Amber had been plotting to destroy Emma's reputation. After tonight's deal, Lisa couldn't wait to see Amber's face.
I've arranged a discreet meeting with ISN in a couple of days regarding the details. We'll talk more then.
Thank you so much, Linda.
No need to thank me. We're helping each other.
Linda hugged Emma warmly. She was glad that she wasn't deceived by Mia's lies and let go of such a golden opportunity to revive Secret Magazine. As they left the office, Ashley and Lisa couldn't hide their admiration for Emma.
Let's open some champagne tonight.
Are we returning to New York right away, Emma?
Yes. Mia is going to be pretty disappointed. They are preparing an article to humiliate me even further by creating another fuss.
In that case, I will let them know that we're not leaving anytime soon.
Ashley, can you find me more info on the ISN and their executives? I want to know everything about them.
Right away. Your choices can never go wrong.
Emma was beginning to trust Ashley more and more with each passing day. Back in the car, Emma wasn't comfortable sleeping properly.
Are you tired?
Very.
Are your legs tired too?
Emma looked at Lisa as she teased her. Emma couldn't help but blush.
Are you blushing, Miss Roberts?
Emma was already thinking about the intimate night she experienced the previous day. Eric, his attractive body, brute strength, deep yet charming voice, and his magical hands.
You should keep your husband company since we have 2 days off.
I will. Emma's face turned red just talking about it. Meanwhile, Nathan's face was red too, but with rage. He just received the news of Emma not returning to New York. His entire plan of the article media interaction was stalled indefinitely.
This is still a good thing, Nathan. We can wait for the release of the magazine here and then see her miserable face. We will have many opportunities like this in the future.
I wanted to give it back to her for you.
Your intentions are enough for me, Nathan. After all, you are going to be my fiancé.
Amber managed to calm Nathan down and just enjoyed each other's company for the time being. Meanwhile, Emma was already discussing the offer with ISN. As Emma signed the contract, she was confident. I am going to make the ultimate comeback. Meanwhile, back in the States, Secret Magazine's new issue hit the newsstands. Initially, people were hesitant to buy it, as they had moved on to other magazines. But once they saw the cover, the word spread around and the magazines began to fly off the shelves. Everyone passing by just had to stop to take a look.
Have you seen the latest issue of Secret?
That cover is gorgeous.
You will regret it if you don't get a copy.
Within the next couple of days, all the news agencies requested exclusive prints from Secret to keep filling their stands. Secret made an impressive revival and broke the publication's record. The main reason behind the rise was the gorgeous woman gracing the magazine's cover, Emma. She suddenly became the most searched person on the internet. But back at Nathan's camp,
I can't wait for the judges of the Top 10 Model Awards to see the issue. The cover model deserves her recognition.
Amber, there is something else.
What?
Mia couldn't find any mention of Amber in the cover's appearance online. No matter where she looked, it was only Emma. She couldn't figure out how Emma managed to pull this off. Mia decided it was best not to mention this problem to Amber just yet. She was planning her engagement with Nathan, and it was best for both of them to stay out of it.
What is it, Mia?
How are the wedding preparations coming through?
Few days later, Secret held a dinner party for their revival. Amber and Emma were both the guests of honor. Amber arrived first in a long, elegant black dress adorned with sparkling diamonds, accompanied by Nathan and Mia. It wasn't long before they ran into Emma, who swapped the color scheme with Amber in a calm, all-black, heavenly off-shoulder dress.
Thank you so much, Emma, for using all your might to help me win top 10 awards. I lost count of the endorsements that have come my way since then.
So, you are still using Caitlin Roberts to create such news for you? As usual, Emma's cold response almost got to Lisa and Amber, but they controlled their laughter. Meanwhile, the press was gathering around them.
Is that Emma Miller? Oh my god!
That's indeed her. She's so gorgeous.
Let's start with her interview first.
The bunch of reporters came rushing to Emma, almost mobbing her with their fandom. The atmosphere of the party changed entirely upon Emma's presence. On the other hand, not one reporter paid any attention to Amber.
How is this possible? We were both on the same cover. She must have paid them for this PR.
Nathan came and calmed Amber down. He had no idea about the lack of attention for Amber, but Mia was well aware. Meanwhile, Linda was watching the entire scenario unfold from afar. She invited both models on stage with her.
Thank you, everyone, for coming. Let me introduce our front cover models and the heroes of Secret Magazine's new issue, Emma Miller and Amber Lee.
People applauded the models, but were confused. They knew about Emma, but the name Amber Lee did not sound too familiar to anyone in the room. They just did not notice the other woman beside Emma this entire time.
Who is the other one?
Is she the one who was beside Emma? I just noticed.
Look at her. She looks like she was just pulled from the streets.
My goodness. Wonder what she is doing standing next to someone like Emma. They are worlds apart.
Gradually, the word spread, and the discussion reached Amber's ears inevitably.
So Emma bought these fans to defame me. It's so humiliating. I had a big role in the magazine's success, Emma. I never thought you would pay your fans to humiliate me in such a way.
You think too highly of yourself, my dear. Amber lost her cool, standing awkwardly on the stage, listening to all the reactions. She pointed at the crowd and asked them straight up.
Hey, you! How much did Emma pay you to criticize me, you dogs?
How will Amber sustain after criticizing the reporters straight up? Has Emma played her cards right this time? How will this affect Amber and Nathan's engagement? Hi guys, Emma here. Don't let your excitement die. The full audio series is on the Pocketfm app. Tap the link in the description to install now.